Alright, hey, what's up guys? It's your boy Jay, the Motor Marauder, back at again with another video with the Yamaha Rama R7. As you guys know from the last video, we're in the exact same spot. I'm recording this in a batch because we have an hour and a half time limit between now and when it rains, and it's going to rain for over a week until the new year. Today, I think I mentioned in the other video, if I didn't, I'm going to add this clip in there too. Today is December 22. We are 3 days away from Christmas. I'm probably going to upload this video in the new year or a week before or around Christmas time, because Santa came early and I bought what I worked for. And this is for the channel, it's for commuting, and it's for everything else in between. Okay, so full transparency, when I went to the dealership, I had gone to see a 2023 Honda CBR 650R. I like the Hondas, I liked the 600 F4Is, but I couldn't really find any that I liked in particular. And when I went to the dealership, the 650R that they had was already sold, so I couldn't really get that. So I saw this there. They had a lineup of a 2024 R3, 2022 R7 pre-owned, or 2024 R7 brand new, but it would have taken me, but if I were to purchase that, it would have taken me an extra week to get it home, and it would cost me an extra 5 grand. I'm not going to say the full price of the bike because everyone's price range may vary, their experience may vary. I felt like I got a good deal, and I agreed on it, signed on it, paid for it, and here we are. I may tell you guys in the future, but as of this moment, I'm not disclosing that for my own privacy. Hopefully you guys understand. It's not that expensive. So anyways, this one is pre-owned. It has a few mods done to it. It feels like it was in a small fall because it seems like I'm the third owner. From the Carfax, it's clean, but I'm the third owner. And you can see there's a bit of a scrape, right? There's a small scrape right here, there's a small scrape right here. These don't seem scrapes, these are probably aftermarket or new. It did have sliders there, so that's a little comforting. I'm not supposed to be here, I think, so I don't know. There's a bit of a scrape on the bottom fender, and there's a bit of a scrape on the exhaust right here on the M4 slip-on. I think it's a slip-on. I don't know bikes that much. I'm gonna try to figure that out. So anyways, it's already had its first fall, but it rides smooth. It's an amazing bike, and I got a good deal on it. So I'm like, hey, why not? We'll pick it up. I'll give it a bit of love, because honestly, I'm trying to save up some money, because I saw these red carbon fiber these red carbon fiber monster fairings on the Monster Fairing site, and I'm really interested in picking those up. So I'm honestly thinking of saving up this year and purchasing those so it matches the Marauder and matches the colors of the channel. You know, my colors are black and red, right? Getting a purple or blue bike, it stands out a lot more. But honestly, it looks amazing how it is too. Now that I can see it in the daylight, a bit of light, it's a bit cloudy too. It looks amazing. So we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll keep these, maybe I'll do something else. So we'll see how it goes. So anyways, right now we're going to talk about the mods that are currently we are going to be talking about the mods that are currently done to it. Up front, nothing really. Turn signals are probably aftermarket because of the fall. I'm planning on getting some TST ones that go flush against the body. Or maybe I want to keep these. I don't know. We'll see. They aren't that expensive. They're like $60 a Canadian. So I want to see how that goes. They're not that expensive, so I might actually get them. So mods done to the bike. Front, nothing really. I'm the third owner. There's 2 owners before me. One of them had that fall, so we saw how it goes. One has tank grips. Don't know if they're aftermarket. This one's probably aftermarket. These ones don't know if from the dealership, from factory, or if they're just they say R7, so I'm believing they're factory. They have frame sliders up front too, which definitely did help in the fall from one of the previous owners. So that's that. Has the M4 exhaust. I'm pretty sure it's a slip-on. Dealership said it's a slip-on. Could be a full exhaust. I don't know. I need to check. I'm stupid with these things. I don't know these things, so I need to figure that out. Has the M4 slip-on. There's a semi-truck coming. Hopefully it's not coming over here. Anyways, there's the M4 slip-on exhaust. It has the rear spools for the lifts, for the bike lift. That's probably from factory because it says R7 on there too. I don't know. I need to do my research. Sliders, and the main thing, it has an aftermarket integrated taillight. This is the TST integrated taillight with the low mount license plate mount. That was a huge issue because that is illegal. Not this how it is right now. I had to makeshift a bracket to put on there so I could keep my plate visible, because with the low mount it goes flush with the tail, So it's not like vertical. It's like slanted, so you can't even see the plate. I'm pretty sure there's like a folding thing that you get with it that folds out so you can see the plate, but mine didn't have that, and the dealership didn't have that too because it's aftermarket. They said I could probably buy a tail tidy off of eBay or Amazon, which I did, turns out, and that's when I found out the tail light thing on this is a permanent mod and I can't really do another tail tidy. Maybe I can. Again, new to sport bikes, new to modding bikes. I haven't done these myself. I purchased it like this, so we'll see how it goes. They want to make a quick buck. I feel like I got a good deal, so I don't really care about that. We negotiated brand new tires on it. We negotiated a brand new chain because the old chain was terrible. Um, Paintwork definitely needs to be cleaned up and detailed. Well, now that I've gone on a couple of rides, 2 rides now, one at night and this one. All that video and content is going to be on Instagram and maybe some reels and shorts. Um, that's pretty much it. Oh, also, one thing you guys might notice, doesn't have taillights in the rear. That's a big no-no. I don't know if the turn signal works like this. If it works, that's amazing. I need to check. But from what I can see online, the TST integrated light has some turn signal lights built in right here. I don't have that. So I'm going to try and reach out to them and see if that's an actual thing of this, do some more research and find out if this is the earlier model mod or if the dude just never put those in. Or if these turn on, I didn't check the rear yet. I feel like they do. It feels like there are 2 different LEDs in there. So I'm going to check that and see. If they do, that's perfect. I don't need to do that mod. But if it doesn't, I need that mod because it's probably not good to have no rear turn signals. And from what I can know, I feel like that might cause issues when I'm commuting on the highway to work. Merging off and on the highway and changing lanes and all that might be a bit more dangerous. The tires in great shape. They're brand new. So that's pretty much all the mods that are done to it. I feel like I got a good deal on it. And yeah, what do you guys think? I honestly want to get the Halo Ring headlight lamp. I'm going to keep the mirrors because I need them. I need functional mirrors, but I probably will do the tinted windshield. Fuel cap going to stay the same, not going to do anything to that. My main concern is the tail lights. I want to do the tail light and probably the fairings or some other stuff like that. And that's pretty much it for now. And I think there's like these steering bracers or these steering or impact braces or whatever they're called. Want to do something like that. The steering stabilizers, yeah, those things. I want to see if I can get those for this or something like that. Just do some extra mods on it while I learn on it. They say this is a beginner bike. I feel like in the low RPMs, it feels like a beginner bike. But when you can go into the mid RPM range, the mid to high range, it feels like it has the power to get up and go if you guys need that power, and you can grow with the bike and keep it for numerous years. Personally, I plan on keeping this for a long time, at least 5 years or something. Get my money's worth out of it as I purchase new vehicles as well. So in the long run, it feels like a great deal. So that's pretty much it for this video, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed it. If you guys did, comment down below what you think we should do to the bike. What do you think is done? What are some things you might see here that I missed? Because I never had a sport bike before. I have my 98 Suzuki Marauder, which is a cruiser, which is similar to the Boulevard. It's like it's the predecessor and the brother to the Suzuki Intruder and the predecessor of the Boulevard. So, if you guys see anything here that you guys see that I missed, let me know. If you guys see things you want redone or done, let me know. If it's within the budget, within the means, I will definitely do them. Oh, one thing I do need to do, which the dealership salesman also said, because I'm a bigger guy, I weigh about 235 pounds. I need Stiffer springs. I need to get Stiffer springs, so that's definitely on the list. So that's probably one of the first things I'm going to do is get the springs so it's more of a comfortable ride. And I also need gear. I'm honestly not wearing much good gear right now, and with a sport bike my parents are more concerned. So in respect for them, I'm going to be wearing more gear all the time, which I should have with the Marauder, but I was able to get by with budget gear for that. Higher quality leathers as well. I could get those used, get those new or whatever, and use those. But for a sport bike, I would probably want to use more clothing that has padding and armor in it, just to give them some ease of mind while I use this out pretty much daily as a commuter to get to and from work. So with that being said, I'm done rambling on for you guys again. Sorry I keep rambling on. I'm pretty excited about this bike. Keep looking around in case there's anyone coming by to say get out of here. It says no parking, but this is like a road. Technically I'm parked on a road, but it's the end of a road, right? There's no one here. I was here a few times the past you guys might have seen with the Marauder. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. It's your boy Jay, the Motor Marauder, signing out. Hope you have a blessed holiday season. Alright, see ya.